Oh, come on.
Oh, she cracked my neck real nice. All right. Are you bitches ready?
No.
All right.
Now I am.
Oh, you are? So I was like, oh. Good morning, my dizzy bees. You are now listening to the Morning Buzz here at 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. I'm your host, Lara Zaccardi, and I have so many wonderful people in studio with me today. I have my co-host, Amanda Gediosi, our newscaster, Cangelo Guerrero, and our sportscaster, Ben Tomaszewski. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. And before we get into any news and all that fun jazz, we're dressed as Taylor Swift album art today. And that's super exciting because she released her tour announcement. So yeah, if you want to go and talk about who we repping today, because I'm repping Reputation.
I'm repping red because they told me to. That's what we're doing today.
Honestly, he's killing it. So
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I was supposed to be in 1989, which is a great album, but I slept in. So I'm not really giving what I'm supposed to give, but it's
you're with us in spirit.
in spirit. I am 1989.
There you go. I have no idea who I'm repping because I don't listen to Taylor Swift that much. So I'm gonna have to leave Lara, Amanda, and Benjamin to the test. Who am I repping?
I'm not the right person to
Who
ask.
am I repping?
It's
I don't
giving
know.
1989.
Okay.
Yeah, see, this is like giving 1989.
1989. Okay, so I'll let the
Period.
experts do it.
Or maybe like, yeah,
Right?
I
don't know.
She has too many albums. Like I can't think of them all right now.
I don't know. We're all looking pretty fly today, if you ask me. But enough about Taylor, because we're gonna talk about her later. We're gonna be talking about some registration for Montclair because we get to register. You know, I don't get to register today, but some of you might be able to. We're also gonna talk about the FBI in New Jersey.
Ooh.
No.
That sounds a little scary.
It's very and we're also going to be continuing to talk about Montclair State and Bloomfield College merging because that is a big moment that has happened last week, and we're gonna hear what some students are thinking about because I can't wait to air my grievances because I have some thoughts about that. But before we get into anything else, we have a news update.
Hey guys, I'm Cangelo Guerrero and this is WMSC News. So we're going to start off with our top story today. Paul Pelosi is released from the hospital a week after a brutal attack. The husband of the House Speaker has undergone surgery at Zuckerberg San Francisco General Hospital to repair a skull fracture and serious injuries to his right arm and hands. California prosecutors charged David DePape with attempted murder, assault with a deadly weapon, elder abuse, residential burglary, false imprisonment, and threatening a public official with Friday's attack. He pleaded not guilty to those charges on Tuesday. And in national news today, Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets donate $500,000 each to the Anti-Defamation League. The team and the league have condemned Irving's actions but have not disciplined him. The donation has been announced after Irving tweeted a link to a film that critics say promote anti-Semitic tropes. In the latest statement released by Irving and the Brooklyn Nets, Irving maintained that he never meant to hurt anyone. The Nets and the NBA previously released statements maintaining their intolerance for anti-Semitism and any form of hate speech. And in local news today, a Union City police officer is charged with a DWI and assault by auto in an off-duty crash. Kevin Roldan, who has been with the police department a little over than a year now, was cited on October 16th after a 3 a.m. crash in Hoboken. While speaking with Roldan, Hoboken police officer Marvin De Jesus detected the odor of alcohol on Roldan's breath and requested a field sobriety test, which Roldan failed, resulting in an arrest. And now for your weather report. We're entering this Friday with partly cloudy skies and a high of 72 degrees and a low of 56, which is quite an interesting temperature for this time of the year. For WMSC News, I'm Cangela Guerrero. Back to you, Lara.
Yeah, very interestingly warm.
Very warm.
week. So, I mean, hey, I love me some fall weather, but this is approaching end of summer, beginning of fall for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yay, global warming. Woo! But that means good weather is good for sports.
Ooh, that was a good transition.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Good morning, I'm Ben Tomaszewski, and this is Sports. And since it's National Candy Day today, we're calling this segment Sweet Sports.
Ooh.
No Twix here, guys, just straight up sports. Come on now. All right. If you're looking for some weekend NBA action from the New York teams, then you're in luck, as both the Brooklyn Nets and New York Knicks are playing tonight and tomorrow. Tonight, the Nets visit Washington, D.C. to do battle with the Wizards, and the Knicks visit the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Saturday, the Nets travel to Charlotte to face the Hornets, and the Knicks travel back home to host the Boston Celtics. Speaking of the Brooklyn Nets, and also what Candela said, star point guard Kyrie Irving has been suspended for at least 5 games by the team after posting a link to a film on his social media, which contained strong anti-Semitic hate. Ending basketball with an injury report, Philadelphia 76ers star James Harden is expected to miss a month with a right foot tendon strain. The New York Jets look to bounce back after a loss last Sunday and host a tough Buffalo Bills team. The New York Giants have a bye week and are not in action this Sunday. Some quick hockey scores from Thursday night. The Boston Bruins defeated the New York Rangers 5-2. The New Jersey Devils put together a 3-goal third period to win 4-3 over the Edmonton Oilers and extend their win streak to 5. The New York Islanders were singing the blues as they defeated the St. Louis Blues 5-2. The Fall Classic continued Thursday night as the Houston Astros and Philadelphia Phillies went into the Game 5 at a standstill with 2 wins apiece. The Astros won a neck-and-neck battle by a score of 3-2 and are just 1 game away from winning it all. Game 6 is tomorrow night. Thank you and have an amazing weekend. Back to you, Lara.
Sports. Beautiful. And we're gonna just dive right into what's going on this week and next week, because registration started yesterday and it continues to today. Woo! So fun, so fresh. So spring 2023 registration is happening today to the beginning of next week. So if you don't know when to register, don't worry, I'm going to tell you. Today, seniors who have earned 105.5 or more credits will register at 9 a.m. and seniors who have earned 90 to 105 credits will register at 12 p.m. On Monday, November 7th at 9 a.m., juniors who have earned 72.5 or more credits will register at 9, right out of Bushy-tailed, and then 12 p.m., juniors who have earned 60 to 72 credits will register. Then we're going to move right into Tuesday, November 8th. Sophomores who have earned 4.5 to 59.5 credits will register at 9 a.m. and sophomores who have earned 30 to 40 credits will register at 12 p.m. On Wednesday, November 9th at 9 a.m., freshmen who have earned 12.5 or more credits will register at 12 p.m. And then, actually, no, they'll register at 9 a.m. I really can't read this morning because I really just cannot read. And freshmen who have earned no credits to 12 will register at 12. And last but certainly not least, our early college students, new freshmen and transfers for spring 2023 will register on November 10th at 9 a.m. And please be advised to take care of any holds that are on your Nest account, because those could affect you not to register.
Yes, those are the worst.
Yeah, before we went live, we were talking about how we have some holds to take care of, and we're just gonna say it straight up because I don't know, I feel like they wait so last minute to tell you, oh, you have a hold on your account, you can't register. That's so sad.
That's not fun. That's not cool.
No,
that really is how it happens.
Oh yeah, you don't even know you have a hold until now.
Until you have to register.
Surprise!
Yeah, to be honest, I am one of the people that get to register right after this. I did not know that. I
You're
just
so
found out
lucky.
this morning. I
So
just found out this morning with me getting here. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I'm registering for classes right after this, which is so weird to think that I'm registering for my final college semester, which is yeah, it's a bittersweet moment, but definitely wild to think like, wow, this is my last time signing up for classes and then off to the real world.
Mhm.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Mm.
my
So scary.
But I don't know about you guys, but I know for myself, I am technically a junior. Actually, Kendra and I were
we
talking about
both have the same issue
Yeah.
right now.
this. We are technically juniors, but on paper we are sophomores because we missed just a few credits to be considered
2
juniors.
credits. That's all I have. And then I'm
Um,
considered a junior.
I'm gonna do the math for mine. Oh no, I'm way off because I think math. I think I have 52 right now,
Okay.
and to be a junior, you
Oh,
need
he's
60.
60.
I have
Oh,
50. I have 58, 59,
Yeah.
58.
oh yeah. No, I'm a little shy of a lot of credit.
It's okay. Everyone goes at their own pace.
For sure.
So,
Yeah,
it's
no,
not how quickly you get there, but it's how well you do it. So,
definitely.
take your
Yes.
time.
And we're gonna call out Nest for a hot second, and Nest is what we use to keep track of all of our things, which can be useful sometimes, but also can be the worst thing ever.
Mhm.
And my Nest said that I was graduating in spring of 2025, and that's when I had a mental breakdown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but apparently it lies because I went to my advisor and I said, am I on track to graduate in 2024? And he said, yeah, I think so. And I'm like,
Yikes.
Oh my gosh.
but I did the math
Yeah,
and I'm fine.
staying here. I'm fine for next year.
I just don't know why. You were like, Papa, you lied.
No, literally, it freaks you out. You're like, what?
And
Oh my goodness.
it's wild. I mean, if you're going with how like the 4 years after you graduate high school, I should have graduated last spring, but same thing happened to me. I transferred here from community college, and when I got here, it said I was a sophomore, and I was like, huh? I didn't know I was a sophomore. I just did 2 years of college. You're telling me I'm a sophomore.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah. So I was like, okay. And then, the next semester I was a junior, but then I was a junior for 3 more semesters. No, 2. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm confusing myself. Yeah, I was a junior and now I'm a senior. Yeah. No, I was a sophomore for 2 semesters. Yeah. It was weird, I got here like no one.
It's so
I feel like
crazy.
it wasn't, I didn't know. I didn't have all the information.
It's because
Yeah.
they
Like,
don't tell you.
Exactly. I was very confused,
Oh, yeah.
and I was
It's
like,
crazy.
"Oh, I guess I have to sign up for classes." But you have to sign up by yourself. And then I started signing up, and I was like, "Wait, they're not even letting me get into these classes because it's saying I have a prerequisite error." So then I had to email like 50
Oh my
people.
Mhm.
God.
Yeah, so that was rough. So I'm hoping it is smooth sailing for me
Yeah,
Hope
today.
so, too.
hope for
Yeah.
everyone.
Mhm.
You do find out some crazy stuff throughout the process. It's really
Mhm.
sad.
Okay, I'm not saying we're gonna do this, but Amanda, if you want, we can air Amanda's registration live after the morning buzz.
Yeah.
No, that would be so funny. Like me crying, like on there, like stressing out.
Live reaction.
Live reaction.
You know what makes for great content. That's all I'm gonna
Yeah,
say.
right.
But also, there's so many students at this school. It makes it so hard to just get into classes.
Yeah.
That part.
The
How do
class
they
that you want.
expect this? You know what? Actually, this is crazy. We definitely need to talk about this. How could they only run one class that multiple people need and only allow like 25 seats
I was just about to
be
say,
open?
Yeah,
like-
that's very true because
Like-
it pushes a lot of people behind
It does.
in their academic process.
Yeah, there's been many
Much
times
crucial classes.
where during my I haven't been able to get into a class I wanted, so I have to wait until people drop the
out.
class, and it's like
Yeah,
like
the wait
you-
list.
And if they
Yeah.
drop the class.
if they yeah.
Oh yeah, there's that if because you don't know
Exactly.
if they will.
Oh no, I remember last semester when I was in the middle of changing majors, I was like, I'm so scared I'm not gonna get into the 2 classes that I need to take. I did, thankfully.
Oh,
But
thank
it's
God.
but it's the surprise. It's
Oh,
going
yeah.
to be
you're like anxious for 3 weeks.
It's gonna be a coin flip. It's gonna be a 50-50.
Yeah, I really feel that. I had to take an online Spanish 2 course
Ooh.
last semester, I think. at this
Amanda,
point.
hablas español?
Bilingual queen.
Sí, pequeño.
Okay.
Oh.
No, but it was online, and no online Spanish 2 classes were running that were open, and there were like 15. So every single day I would refresh, and finally one of them, it said one seat open.
That one seat.
I was clicking so quick. I was like, I need to get
Wow.
into this course. So
Yeah.
it worked out. But it's hard, and you definitely should not wait till the last second.
No,
So
do not. And plan your
Please don't.
schedules too if you can. I make like 6 possible schedules and send them to my advisor. My advisor
that's
probably
smart.
hates me because I email him.
No.
They're probably like,
on a
Tangela
daily-
again.
He's like, oh my god, here we go again. I email him on a daily during this time. So make sure you make backups for your backups for your backups for your backups.
But that's what they're here for. They're here to help.
Yes.
And I feel like a lot of people just don't, take that opportunity because
Some advisors too, they're
yeah. So it's definitely good to figure out who your advisors are and reach out
Yes.
to them and say, hey, am I on track to graduate?
And make sure there's no holds on your
ask them
account.
Yes.
300 times if you have to.
Yes,
That's what I do.
seriously.
Yeah.
You got to.
Before just so we wrap up on this story, I just gotta say, I feel like this semester has kicked our butts because it's just been
Yes.
it's been one thing after another
Yeah.
for some reason. And
Yes.
at this
100%.
moment, I was like, oh my gosh, I could finally relax a little bit. But no,
Mhm.
boom,
No.
registration.
And it's so crazy you say that because I seriously felt like I was the only one that felt that way.
Oh no.
I think it's all of us.
Oh,
It's just
It's all of us.
nonstop.
This has been the
Mhm.
hardest semester of all of my college career, which is crazy to think that it's
Yeah, I agree.
I'm almost done, and I have
Oh.
I just gotta get it done, girls. I just gotta do it.
You can do it, girlfriend.
I'm in the same
Yes.
boat as you, so
Yes.
Aw.
We're seniors, so
Stop
Yeah.
it.
it's stressful, man. It's hard, but we're
Kendra,
almost done.
They're leaving us. How dare they?
Oh my god, how could you guys leave
How
us?
dare
Sorry.
How are we
Okay.
gonna have a morning buzz?
I'll just fail all my classes and we can
You
continue
know,
this next year.
listen, I'm there with you.
Alright, we're gonna move on to the next story. Ooh,
Yes.
Sorry.
wee.
Yeah, so the FBI warns of a broad threat to synagogues in New Jersey. The FBI said on Thursday it had received credible information about a broad threat to synagogues in New Jersey. The FBI's Newark office released a statement urging synagogues to, quote, take all security precautions to protect your community and facility. The alert was posted after officials discovered an online threat directed broadly at synagogues in New Jersey, a law enforcement official said. The posting, though, did not target any specific synagogues by name, the official said. The official could not discuss details of the investigation publicly and spoke to the Associated Press on condition of anonymity. Good. More specific details were not released, and a message was left with the FBI in Newark. In Jersey City, Mayor Stephen Phillips said police would be posted at the city's 7 synagogues and foot patrols would be added in the broader Jewish communities. In 2019, 2 assailants motivated by anti-Jewish hate killed 3 people in a kosher market in Jersey City, along with a police officer. Police officers armed with rifles guarded a synagogue 1 city over in Hoboken, where the public safety director also announced increased patrols in Jewish communities.
Wow.
I know, it's just I feel so bad because the world is full of such violence and all that. And
Much.
I really hope that we can find peace during these times, especially.
Mhm.
And with that being said, we're going to go to a very short break and we'll be right back.
And
Yo, I could not say that.
text.
Flipping
Flipping
word.
word.
Anon-
It's
Text.
fine.
Is there
Anonymity.
Texting is your stuff.
Yeah, like anonymous, wow,
Anonymity?
anonymity.
Anonymity?
An-
Anonymity.
No,
We have about a minute.
She's like anatomy?
I'm looking it up as we're gonna figure this out.
anonymity. $100.
Now I sound like an idiot, like reporting a really serious story and be like anonymity.
It's okay.
Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time.
Oh, yay, more Montclair
Anonymity.
State
Oh.
slander.
Anonymity.
Anonymity. I sound like a fucking
It's like
idiot.
anonymity.
No one's
Girl,
gonna
it's
know.
7 a.m. It's okay.
No one's gonna know.
I know.
They're gonna know.
They're gonna know.
Oh, guys, we get to do more Montclair State slander.
We
Hey,
love
it's
slandering
not
our
slander.
school.
As much
It's
as I
true.
shit on the school, that's good.
It's truth. Not
Actually,
slander.
Yo, what am I gonna do? for
She's like,
my show
actually,
after this?
I want to say
Oh my
that.
god, are you gonna do it?
Yeah, but no one's coming on with me.
What time is it?
Be
10
there emotionally
to
and
11.
physically. You gotta
Shit,
dig
I have
deeper.
class at
I know everyone has class at 9:45 for some reason.
Yeah, I got class.
That's why you need to change it to 11.
Oh wait, if I don't have class for my thing, not this week. I think next week.
Okay,
Then
well,
I'll come.
definitely. I only have one person coming on today. Like I don't.
I know I want to come on, but I just need this.
Yeah, girl, don't.
Talk Squad is. Oh, this is the wrong
I'm
one.
thinking of just throwing in the Discord right now. Like if anyone's up, do you want to come to my show? But I'm scared like the randoms would be like, I will, and like it's my first show. I don't want it to be.
No,
like,
Honestly, see who's
Let you know.
in the office and just like if you want to pull them on.
uh,
Shoes enough collar. Yeah.
What's your
Ariana
show
Grande.
on again?
Reddit. Hopefully Artie comes, and if he doesn't, then I'm just gonna.
God, I wish I could. I would definitely do it.
All right, we have about 30 seconds.
I might throw it in the Discord.
We encourage all students to read in the loop as it's a great way to see what's happening and how we can get involved on campus.
Real use big words, and you're listening to 90.3 WMSC.
Welcome back to the Morning Buzz, where we kind of use big words sometimes, it's fun and fresh. Welcome back. We missed you. Well, I missed you especially. Welcome back because my brain is literally you guys, my brain doesn't work because of the semester, but you know what, it's fine because there's been a lot of news about Montclair State recently. And for those of you who don't know that news, Montclair State has merged with Bloomfield College. And we have some students' reactions to it. So shout out to the well, we don't have reactions. The Montclairian does, but shout out to the Montclairian, our lovely newspaper, and our lovely neighbors here at Schoolcom. That was a mouthful. Montclair State University students had a range of reactions on the recently announced merger with Bloomfield College, which is expected to be completed in June of 2023. The October 26th announcement comes a year after Bloomfield College started to look for support from higher education institutions as threats of closure were rising. The news left the Montclair State community questioning the future of the institution and what the merging represents for Montclair State. Some students, such as Devin Sanderson Raphael, which is a junior in majoring in family science and human development, noted at the merger, each college could help one another grow with the programs. They said, quote, "My main thought is, are there going to be more students coming to our campus since we are already pretty congested with traffic? What would be really exciting is to see how our organizations can grow, specifically with the Office for Social Justice." Sorry, my tongue twisted this morning. Office of Social Justice. That's really, you really gotta put those words next to each other. Social justice and diversity, where I volunteer. If they don't have diversity training on campus, we could bring it to them. Andrew Mees, the university spokesperson, described what the merging would entail for Montclair State students. He said, quote, "Under the new partnership, Montclair State students will have additional pathways to earn a degree. They may also choose to enroll in Bloomfield College of Montclair State University, take advantage of a distinct you guys, I'm on but they also take advantage of an educational experience, a supportive small college environment backed by the resources of a public research university. Okay. As great as we are helping out Bloomfield College, and I'm really glad that we are, do we have the room for this?
Yeah, that's like my biggest question, because listen, I have no problem with the fact that they're helping Bloomfield College, but there are issues with traffic, and we were just talking about class sizes with just students at Montclair.
Yeah.
And like these kids are gonna come in like they're gonna already have these issues to worry about that take a huge toll on
Um,
our everyday, like,
Yeah.
No, this is honestly a little bit worrying,
Yeah.
especially if we're adding, because I don't know much about Bloomfield College,
Me
but
neither.
from what I'm gathering, it is a smaller unit. It's a smaller school, and with it being backed by Montclair State and all that, like, are those students going to be coming here? Are some Montclair State students going there? And I honestly wish we had a clearer picture about what's
Mhm.
going on.
yeah, because there's different possibilities of what it could be, really.
Yes. I just looked it up, and on Google it said there were 2,000 students at Bloomfield College. So it's not a lot.
I'm just
Oh.
thinking about like car park right now
Oh yeah, we
as a commuter.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just really thinking about it because that traffic is no joke as it is right now.
It really is. And as someone who has commuted for the past 2 years, well, technically 1 year because COVID,
Yeah.
it's really sad to see how much traffic we have and they're not doing anything about it. I don't know. From what I'm gathering, they're still like, oh, traffic? That's too bad. Go cry about it. Like, that's just the vibe I'm getting. And it's just kind of sad because shouldn't you be helping your students out, because we're literally paying to be here?
And it takes me like
Yeah.
a half hour to get home, and sometimes it just takes a half hour to even get out of the parking garage. So
Yes.
it's ridiculous, especially at the beginning of the semester.
Oh yeah.
It's like with all
Oh
the people coming in,
yeah.
and now with there's gonna be more people. Like, I'm gonna be gone by next year, so but just for the rest of the people, that just seems like it's gonna only get worse.
You lucky ducks leaving.
Right.
Yeah.
It is wild though, because we really are such a commuter school here at Montclair.
If you're such a
I-
commuter school, then you'd have more parking garages.
Mhm.
Very
Yes.
true. It's just
Mhm.
it's just crazy because I went to another college and every single student lived there. I'm not even
Oh.
lying to you
What
when I say Rowan University. I went there for a semester and it was not the fit for me, so that's why I'm here and I love it here. But it was just, everyone lived there. No one really commuted. Even if you lived 5 minutes away from Rowan, you lived
Interesting.
there.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's wild to me. Like, coming, like, I went to Montclair and everyone goes home.
Oh yeah.
And if you do
Literally
live-
everyone. There's nothing to do on campus on the
Yeah.
weekends. That's like
That's why.
that's what people complain about here.
is
Like,
why.
even to eat, there's nowhere to eat here on the
Yes,
weekends.
yes. I know this actually is off topic now, but we actually should talk about this really quick. There is nothing to eat on campus.
Oh
on the
yeah.
weekends.
I had I had
Actually,
a parent come up to me and they were so upset about it. They're like, "How do you guys eat on the weekends? I feel
you
horrible
don't.
for you."
I mean, I just have to look through my fridge in my apartment and hope for the best. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing to eat on campus. It's actually wild. I mean, the 2 dining halls, they are open, yes, but the student center is closed, the Panera is closed.
Everything.
All all the stuff you really
like a
want is
desert.
closed. Yeah, for
No,
sure. It's wild. But back to
Yeah.
the original
Back to the original topic.
the original topic. So I wonder, because we're already such a big commuter school, I wonder how it's going to be with more people, coming here. And would they be considered, would they be considered Montclair State students, or would they be Bloomfield College students?
My assumption is it's still Bloomfield College, but they're just tacking on Montclair State University at the end. And
Oh,
yeah, I don't know. But what I would absolutely love to do is get the 2 presidents of the universities for an interview. So Lara's going to try
Yes.
to work her magic. She can't promise anything, but she's going to try, because I think we have a lot of questions that need to be answered.
Yeah.
And I would
100%.
absolutely love to ask those questions, because as students, we're a little concerned.
No, yeah. 100%.
yeah,
Yeah.
that would be really interesting.
Concerned for
if
the
you could get
students
that,
coming here because we want them to have a good experience.
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
And we want our current students to have a good experience,
Yeah.
because listen, as much as I slander the school, I like being here, don't get me wrong, but there are some things that could be improved.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't know, I feel like one of our jobs as students is to kind of critique that.
Yes,
Mhm.
But
yeah, for sure.
you know what else needs critiquing? Twitter.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
let's talk about it. Elon Musk. He will begin laying off Twitter staff today, days after his $44 billion takeover. Today, Twitter staff they will be laid off. The social media giant said in an email obtained by NBC News. In the email sent yesterday evening, Twitter said it would notify staff by emailing them starting this morning about their employment, which that's kind of crazy. But anyway, the email said, quote, "We recognize that this will impact a number of individuals who have made valuable contributions to Twitter, but this action is unfortunately necessary to ensure the company's success moving forward. The cuts come after numerous reports that Musk has planned to slash the company's 7,500 person payroll after he finalized his $44 billion acquisition late last week. He immediately dismissed CEO Parag Agrawal, as well as Twitter's CFO and its head of legal public policy and trust and safety upon taking over the company. One Twitter employee said the email was the first communication staff has had from Twitter since the acquisition October 27th. The employee told NBC News, quote, "It's total chaos, house melting down, everyone looking towards this email." According to the email from Twitter, staff members will get a notice either through their company email if they still have a job, or their personal email if their quote employment is impacted. The company said that the staffing reduction is being done in quote an effort to place Twitter on a healthy path, which I feel like if I woke up just to an email like, "Hey, you're fired," I'd be like, "Oh,
no.
Signed Elon Musk.
I was just say
Fine.
from Elon. Oh my gosh.
That would be like the tip of the iceberg. Like you get that email and it says it's signed by him.
Okay, but
literally.
okay, let's say I work for Twitter. Elon fires me. Do I get a Tesla?
yo,
It's gotta be some type of yeah,
compensation."
some type of like cash like thing to quit, I guess.
Yeah.
Cash and some, I don't know.
Can you imagine working there for all this time and then Elon Musk shows up and he's like, "Yeah, you're fired."
Yeah.
That's mess.
Like,
That's
as soon as he
messed
walked
up.
through the door, I heard he was just firing people.
He just goes, you,
Crazy.
and
I mean, to be fair, didn't he just drop like $44 billion on this company? He's
That
trying
is
to
true.
he's trying to save some money.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I don't know
know.
what he's gonna do with Twitter, like what he's planning on doing with it.
I would like to know his plans. I think it's so weird that he bought Twitter. You
Who-
know what I mean?
Who let him have Twitter?
Yeah, how did this happen?
Let I want to talk. Who let him have Twitter?
I
Yeah.
mean, he just, he had a lot of money and
I don't know.
sometimes that's all it takes.
That's a good question.
Oh my
though.
god, rich people problems.
Add
Rich
Twitter
people.
to his cart.
Yeah.
Checked out 44 billion.
And then he just said insert cash or select payment type.
Oh.
Transaction. No. I don't know. Okay. Correct me. This is my personal opinion. And as always, our opinions represent our own opinions, not WMSC or Montclair State University. But I feel like Twitter has grown so irrelevant, like low-key.
Yeah, it really just depends on who you are. I know a lot of people get their news from Twitter, so there are
Yeah.
people that still frequent the app, but I will say I've never been a huge Twitter user.
I don't get the hype.
I don't
I
even
really
have
don't.
it. It just
I have
doesn't.
the app. It's just
It's just
way
sitting there.
Ken and Lara just looked at me at the same time. I don't have it. Said, what now? No, yeah, I agree though. It's like, I don't know, it's just sitting there.
It's mid.
Yeah.
It's starting to yeah.
I said it.
very mid. It's
You know
it's just
what?
big for sports and news, I think.
You know
Yeah.
That's what I use it for. I just use it for sports updates.
You know what? I could live without it, and I do live without it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I will say
And-
though, if you want to know like big news that you heard, like, I'm always like, wait, what? I'll go to Twitter first to see what's trending on the, their little news page. Also, if Instagram's down, I go to Twitter to see if Instagram is down, which sounds like really messed up. But I'm like, wait, why is my Instagram not
It's
working?
literally a news outlet.
Exactly. I'm like, let me go to
But
this
is
app that I never use to check if Instagram is working.
But now that Elon has it, is that going to be considered a trusted source? You know,
I mean,
that's a good that's a good question.
Yeah.
Will it?
trending on Twitter right now, hashtag Elon Musk is a troll.
Oh,
And you know what else is a troll? Daylight savings.
yes, it is.
So the end of daylight savings is arriving.
Mm.
This weekend, when the clocks will fall back 1 hour, and in theory we'll get an extra hour of sleep. Daylight saving time concludes this Sunday at 2 a.m. The sun will set tomorrow in Newark at 4:48 p.m., which is a crime. The following day, after daylight savings concludes, sunset is more than an hour earlier at 4:47.
No.
What? I'm so
Why?
The amount of daylight will continue to lessen each day until December 21st, which is when the winter solstice arrives, and that is the shortest day of the year. The length of days will begin to increase until the summer solstice on June 21st, 2023.
I can't wait for that.
The flip side is that the sun will rise approximately 1 hour earlier each morning. On Saturday, the sunrise is 7:32 a.m. The next day, the sun comes up at 6:33 a.m. So while millions of people will travel home from work mostly or entirely in the dark in November, their morning commute will continue with more daylight. You know what? I don't care about my morning daylight. Give me my evening sun. Gosh darn it.
Seasonal depression is like really just knocking on our door right now.
Hey, let me in. Good morning. You get an extra hour earlier of sunrise, but don't worry, it'll be dark when you go home.
Yeah, no, the worst thing ever, actually, I think this might be the worst thing ever. When I go to my night class and it's already completely dark and it starts at 5, like that just bums me out.
I think here on the Morning Buzz, Lara is standing up for those of you who are not viewing on Facebook.
She's serious.
I think we should cancel daylight savings.
Well, I think they are.
No, Amanda, we reported on that last semester and it's false.
Oh, wait, really? Because it's no, someone was talking about that like recently, and they were saying that next year, like it's gonna be done.
That's what I read in the spring. They're like, oh my god, no more fall back and all that fun stuff. No, here we are turning the clocks back, and I'm not happy about it.
It's
because
end next year.
It better end next year, because I'm gonna call Phil Murphy and be like, hey, can we do something about this? Because I am not vibing with the dark. No, thank you. I'm good. First of all, I think the reason why daylight savings is a thing is because of the farmers, I think.
Something about that, yeah.
But honestly, can we just ask the farmers if they still need it? Be like, because like if my homies need it, I'll give them to I'll do it for my homie. But if they don't need it, okay, well, we'll get rid of it. Because I'm sorry, falling back is trying to be relevant, and she's trying to get everyone to like her,
but it's not.
But we don't like you.
We don't like her.
No, she's canceled. And you know what? I need an apology video from her right now.
Yeah.
So I better be getting that in my email soon.
I really can't keep doing this anymore. We can't keep defending her.
I feel like it gets worse every year.
You know
like
what?
Last year I just felt like it was dark like all day.
Right? I feel like it hits 1:30 and it's dark. I'm like, all right,
Seriously,
what
I'm like,
time
it's
is it?
time to go to bed.
Time for sleep.
Yo,
my
that's
goodness.
actually the worst. Like, I'll go home and I'm like, oh, it's 4:00, time for bed. And then I
it's
wake up at 10:00 and I'm like, okay, guess I'm up for the rest of the night because I thought it was nighttime 4 hours ago.
Oh yeah, literally. I feel like the only time I'll like actually accept it is like closer to the holiday season, like because obviously like this daylight savings associates with this. I'm like, okay, like it's nice on Christmas Eve or something.
Okay.
But after that, it's like
Yeah.
no.
During winter break, we're gonna be like waking up and then going right back to bed.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be like
Yo, facts. I
Right
feel
there
like
with
it's
you,
like
man.
Alaska where they
Sleeping
just
and
get no
waking up.
sunlight.
Literally.
I'm in pain.
Oh.
This pains me. I just got agita. I got pain for
It is kind of the worst, but I will say
she is the worst.
she is the worst and we
She's
don't
the
like her. But I will say, I don't know if any of you guys have ever experienced this, but when I was a kid, me and my younger brother would play outside in the snow at night.
Oh, me
Like
too.
that used to be like the vibe
Oh,
back in the
yeah.
day.
Last couple times I remember doing it, like playing in the snow was at night.
Yes.
It's great.
I've never done it.
You,
I
you know what? You
haven't.
have to. Oh, okay.
I went
You
to-
guys have to.
I've gone tubing at night, but I've never like
okay.
played in the snow at night.
No, you gotta play in the snow,
Wait.
like a snowman, like an igloo. Like you have to do that all at night.
Friday evening buzz broadcast live in the snow.
Live from the igloo.
Are we
that would
doing
be
that?
really
I mean, I'll see what I can do.
Oh my god. It'll probably be dark though by the time we come in. So
facts. Facts.
Ay,
She's canceled. Again, I need an apology video
mm-hmm.
as soon as possible.
Man.
I'm so upset that I need to take a break. I'm literally so upset. I literally don't feel good. This is feel gooding by the gorillas. I'm in so much pain because of this.
My mom.
That got me feeling good. We're back on the morning buzz here on 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. On our little break, we were scrolling through my MSU misconnections, which for those of you who don't know, people just submit, I don't know, like they write a little blurb about somebody they missed a connection with, and this person like posted on Instagram. They try to like reconnect them.
Yes, hoping in hopes to find the person.
Yeah,
which is very sweet.
It is
in some situations.
Yeah, but no, I'm still scrolling for some reason. I don't know.
They are very funny.
They are.
To give like an example for everyone listening, it's kind of like to the girl with blue hair that I saw sitting in the dining hall. You're really pretty. You should message me. Here's my question: how do you know who to message if it's anonymous? You know what I'm saying?
How do you like actually connect them if they actually connect?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Exactly.
Unless the person that thinks the misconnections about them comments under the post or DMs the person running the account.
That's what I did on
I did.
mine. I wrote LOL like in all caps.
I mean, the
man.
person probably running the account probably knows who it is.
Sure,
True.
right?
If they get it, the blue.
Oh, actually,
blue
no,
marker
it is
on the-
anonymous.
It is not.
Because you upload from a Google form and you don't have to put your name.
You know, Lara's just
Yeah,
gonna
so it's-
submit one. Lara's just gonna submit one for herself.
Yeah, right. At this point, I feel like I'm in 10th grade again on like that anonymous app like that
Yeah.
everyone had in high school. Like Amanda is so cool. And it's like, who wrote
It's like,
that?
who is this?
I remember in middle school, there was this website called Ask FM
Yeah.
that was
Mhm.
huge when I was in middle school. And I used to ask myself questions all the time, like, who do you like? I'd be like, who's asking me this? And it's literally me. I used to do that all the time. Or like, I have a crush on you. And I'd be like, who is this? Like, reveal yourself. It's me. God, that's embarrassing to admit on air, but here we are.
All right, not me admitting this live on air. I'm writing one for myself.
What did you write?
What is
All right, I wrote quote. That girl Lara who runs the morning show at the radio station, she's so pretty. If she's reading this, hit me up.
Perfect.
that? Is
I'll show the
gold.
metamates and submit.
gold.
Yay.
Perfect.
We'll keep you updated if it gets posted. But before we get into anything chaosy, we still have some news to report to you.
Yes, that we do.
Yeah, let's get down to business again.
Yes. So Trump says he will very, very, very probably run for president again. Former President Donald Trump on Thursday once again teased another White House bid at a rally in Iowa for Republicans on the ballot this year. Trump said, quote, "And now in order to make our country successful and safe and glorious, I will very, very, very probably do it again. Okay? Very, very, very probably." Trump has previously given every signal that he will run again, but has stopped short of declaring his candidacy. Trump spoke yesterday at a campaign rally in Sioux City for Republican candidates like Senator Chuck Grassley, 89, who is seeking an 8th term. Over on the other end, to our pal Joey, President Joe Biden sought to make the case to voters in New Mexico that his administration has helped strengthen the economy and reduce costs, even though polls show the majority of Americans disapprove of his handling of the economy. At a rally in Albuquerque to help re-elect Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham, Biden highlighted the decline in the unemployment rate, the drop in gas prices since the summer, the increase in manufacturing jobs, student debt relief, and reductions in the prices of prescription drugs as an example of how he has helped improve the economy since he took office.
All right. My mic was off. All right. I'm going to open this to my crew. Is it time for our weekly Trump impression?
Of
Yes.
course. We
It's
missed it
time
last
for a
week.
Trump. Yeah, we had so many possible
Uh-oh, she's
impressions
standing
last
up.
week.
I am standing.
Oh,
I will very, very, very probably run again for president. That's it.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, I'll do a
I'll
Joe.
vote for you.
Oh my God, thank you. I'll do a Joe. Do you hear this clown? Wow. That's it.
Why do I feel like I've never heard him talk? That sounds, maybe I have.
no, actually, I feel like same.
Oh, poor Joey.
I just feel like Trump speaks a lot more. So you just have to hear what he says because he doesn't stop.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like I had to do Joe today just so, because, it's midterms. Let's be mid. Let's be middle.
Yeah, 50-50.
Woo! Fun and funky and fresh. PSA, please don't forget to vote for
Yes.
midterms on November 8th. Woo!
It ends on November 8th, people.
Oh,
So,
man.
meaning, yeah.
If you got to check where you got to vote, if you got to
Yes.
do what you got to do, please make sure you do that because voting is extremely important. Hot girls and guys and pals, vote.
Yes.
Yes.
Period.
Anyway, we're going to be moving right along into our segment. Nicole is not here. May she rest in peace. She don't worry, she's still with us. Like she's still with us on Earth. She's just not here today, and we miss her very much. But for now,
Who was reading it again?
I think I am.
Oh my gosh! Hi, Nicole.
Hi. Good. I gotta do her accent. Let's talk about it.
For those of you who forget, Nicole's from Staten Island.
Love you, Nicole. Hope you're watching. Alrighty. Our first story for today, Selena Gomez opens up about her mental health journey in her new documentary, November 3rd, 2022. Selena Gomez comes out with a documentary called Selena Gomez, My Mind and Me. In the documentary, she opens up about her mental health crisis she has suffered from in the past, such as lupus and bipolar disorder. She has never been so intimate about her health struggles like this before. In one confession, she states that she wonders if she'll ever be good enough on her own, since she is always linked to her ex-boyfriend, Justin Bieber. The documentary is about Gomez's journey on learning how to love and accept herself.
Selena, I know there's a slim chance that you might be listening,
Maybe.
but she is the most wholesome celebrity and just the most kind, I don't know, caring celebrity out there, I feel like. And I've always kind of really admired that about her, even in her Disney Channel days. And the fact that she said that she didn't feel good enough because she was always linked to Justin Bieber, I feel so bad.
Me too.
I feel bad for her because, she went through a lot, especially having lupus. She had to, go through a lot of surgeries and, things have been a struggle for her. And, to be going through this all while being one of the biggest celebrities in the world. I mean, she really does a good job at handling herself. And I think all of her fans and a lot of people know that she is a good person and don't link her to all the negativity that can surround her.
And she's like a star, but I feel like, yeah, she does get linked to Justin Bieber a lot. Like
she does.
Justin Bieber's
ex-girlfriend,
still
to
she
this
was her
day.
star, right around the same time or maybe even before Justin was.
Oh yeah, she was. Everyone knew Selena Gomez before Justin Bieber. This girl was back in her Barney days with Demi Lovato. Like what? She's been in the spotlight since she was so young. So for her to come out and again, like Lara said, she's just so wholesome, coming out and being so wholesome and honest and vulnerable. Like she's just out here like, hey, I'm not just a celebrity. Okay, I'm a human being. I have emotions and I'm allowed to express them. I don't care what anybody thinks.
She's also so real about her struggles, and I really I really admire that about her. And we need more celebrities really coming out with that sort of thing. And I'm glad that she's helping it become more normalized. And I feel like a lot of celebrities have let it become normalized and being open about their struggles, but her especially, because I feel like she's always kind of done that, and I really admire that about her.
And it makes us understand that she's a human too, just like the rest of us. So it gives us that sort of connection that she's not, way above us.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's not cocky about it, because there are some celebrities they're like, how do you not know who I am? Like, are you serious?
Like, come on.
One thing I do really appreciate about Selena Gomez is, I feel a lot of celebrities nowadays like to make makeup brands or things that are very in right now just to, make an extra buck and just try to make more money. But, Selena Gomez really, with Rare Beauty, went above and beyond with her makeup. She does a really good job making it. And all of her products have they're easily accessible because she has lupus. So it's hard for her to open it's hard for her to open things, so she makes it so it's accessible for other people who could potentially have problems with their hands and can't open things
She's
easily.
Thinking ahead of everybody else, and I think that's just so sweet of her. You think of that and it's how do you not cry or get emotional?
I know, it's you're so wholesome for this world.
She's amazing. Protect her at all costs.
I agree.
Yeah.
Do we have more entertainment?
Absolutely. On to our second story. Harry Styles dressed up as Danny Zuko.
Harry Styles.
According to Variety News, even though Halloween is over, Harry Styles really celebrated Harryween. At a concert at the Kia Forum in Los Angeles, he dressed up as the popular Danny Zuko from Greece. He paid tribute to the late Olivia Newton-John by performing a cover of Hopelessly Devoted to You. Harry Styles was really in style as he wore a sleeveless black shirt that had the word Harryween. Wow, that's like a tongue twister. Harryween written on the back, a pair of black jeans, and a midnight wig.
Can I just?
He looked so good.
He did.
Yeah,
he looked fantastic.
Great. But can I just say, I feel like Harry has been on tour since May.
He does not.
He doesn't stop.
He does not stop.
Harry, please.
I don't know how he does it.
I don't either. He literally just goes and goes and goes, but he loves it.
Oh yeah.
Which some
You love it, yeah.
yeah, it doesn't feel like a job. If you love performing, and he you know what? He is a fantastic performer. He really interacts with the audience. I saw him last November.
Yeah, I watch all those videos about him like interacting with the crowd.
Yes.
I gotta say though, I'm very scared of Harry fans.
They are scary.
Those teenage girls are scary.
Most of us aren't teenagers anymore because we were all the old One Direction fans.
One Direction, yeah.
No, but like you have,
yeah, they are scary.
I don't know, but you have like 15-year-olds that listen to Harry and are obsessed. Listen, I was a teenage girl once.
Oh yeah, we all had our fangirl moment.
Of course. But like my fangirl moment was not the mainstream Harry Styles, very attractive British man. So I'm kind of like, I think he's a great artist. Don't get me wrong. I think he's a very talented. He's a very talented individual. But like the teenage fangirl, I don't personally get it because I was never in that.
His music is just really good to play in the background, like when I'm taking a nap or maybe like going on a drive. It's just like really good background music, especially like his first album. I really like that album just to play in the background and listen to.
He did a great job though with Danny Zuko. I want to know what Brittany Broski's reaction was though, because if anyone's an iconic Harry Styles fan, it's her.
Yeah.
Like I could take Brittany Broski any day. Like I can understand her. So I hope Brittany, I hope you're breathing. I hope you're alive because like wow, she's like a huge fan of him. I know she's like awesome.
Did you guys see that one TikToker, Chris, who was
yeah, Chris is like friends with Meghan Trainor.
Yes.
Yeah, he I love
that was hilarious.
I
love the sign.
Yeah, I was with the sign. He just stood there in shock, like, oh my god.
I would too. I mean, if I'm holding up a sign in Harry Styles, it's just like,
and he responded, he's like, yeah. He was like, yes.
You know what?
Oh, I would have passed out.
What did
Harry was looking by the screen. He's like, "Is this what you guys are like
going
crazy about?" And they're like, "Yeah."
What an attractive man. I would say. Very attractive man.
Wait, who is
Harry Styles?
Oh, okay. I got confused for a second. I was like, wait, who?
But honestly, like what we said off air, if he wasn't famous, I don't think he would get as much hype as he does now.
Yes, that I've been saying that, and it pains me to say because I've been a huge One Direction fan since I was a kid. I love Harry Styles, and he's cute. He's cute. But I feel like with a lot of celebrities, it's just because of the hype they have. If they were just average Joes, I feel like no one would really like,
average, like I feel like Jonas Brothers, like average. Like, I love the Jonas Brothers when I was a kid, but they were a little more normal.
No, I agree.
Exactly. Like they're just normal guys.
I feel like the fan base of the Jonas Brothers weren't as, insane as One Direction / Harry fans.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of have to agree with you.
Also, shout out to Kevin. Kevin is my favorite.
Yes, me too. Me too.
Yes.
Thank you. No Kevin slander on this show because he was the funny Jonas. Okay.
He was like the really. Fun fact. I met the Jonas Brothers when I was like 6.
No way.
And like I think Kevin actually like saw me and he's like, "Oh my god, we should take a picture."
Oh,
and like they like took a picture with me and Kevin knelt down to my level because I'm 6, I'm short. And ever since then, Kevin's just been my favorite. I don't know. He just seems like such a wholesome man. And we stand. Okay, Joe and Nick are fine too.
I was a Joe girl.
I don't know. I was a Nick girl until Kevin.
Until Kevin.
Well,
yeah.
He always, no one liked Kevin, and I felt so bad because he was funny.
So like, I don't know. He also was the first one to like get married, have kids.
Yeah,
that is very true.
Did you guys know they're from Wyckoff?
Yes, they're from Wyckoff.
Kevin and Jonas used to live like the next town over from me. In Denville. I live in Rockland, New Jersey. He lived in Denville for a little bit.
Yeah.
They've
I think he moved, but
they still hang out around here because I know someone who met them in my town.
That's
so
cool.
They're Jersey boys at heart. Like they still come by once in a while and like they stick to their Jersey roots really. But yeah, Wyckoff, not too far from here.
Yeah, that's like from where I'm from. That's like 2 towns over from me. But you are listening to 90.3 WMSC Upper Montclair. Thank you, Ben, for the entertainment.
Oh yeah, we got to look on the entertainment there.
We're gonna go on the shortest break ever. I promise. Just so it separates hour 1 from hour 2. You'll see what I mean. We'll be right back. And we're back here on the Morning Buzz. Wasn't that so quick?
That was super quick.
Welcome to hour 2 of the Morning Buzz. We have some fun things planned for you. We're going to do Am I in the Wrong? We're going to do some weird news. We're going to do even more entertainment. And we might try something. But before we get into anything, I have something to say. So according to Montclair State Confessions, which is our confessions page for Montclair State, unofficial, mind you, it says, I'm going to read it in the JFK voice from Clone High because this is a TikTok trend. Good night to everyone except people who walk in the middle of the sidewalk, people who don't pay attention to their surroundings, people who walk on the wrong side of the sidewalk / hallway, people who try to get into elevators before letting people out, people who are too loud after quiet hours, people who smoke inside and stink up the whole hall, and people who don't set timers for their laundry.
Oh,
now time for a news update.
Okay.
That was so unbelievably random, but it doesn't matter.
No, but they were kind of real for that, to be fair.
No, yeah, definitely. All right, guys. So I'm Cangela Guerrero, and this is WMSC News. So our top story today, Paul Pelosi is released from the hospital a week after a brutal attack. The husband of the House Speaker has undergone surgery at Zuckerberg San Francisco General Hospital to repair a skull fracture and a serious injury to his right arm and hands. California prosecutors charged David DePape with attempted murder, assault with a deadly weapon, elder abuse, residential burglary, false imprisonment, and threatening a public official with Friday's attack. But he did not plead guilty. He pleaded not guilty to those charges on Tuesday. And in national news today, Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets donate $500,000 each to the Anti-Defamation League. The team and league have condemned Irving's actions, but have not disciplined him. The donation has been announced after Irving tweeted a link to a film that critics say promote anti-Semitic. It's Friday. Anti-Semitic tropes. In the latest statement released by Irving and the Brooklyn Nets, Irving maintained that he never meant to hurt anyone. The Nets and the NBA previously released statements maintaining their intolerance for anti-Semitism and any form of hate speech. And in local news today, a Union City police officer is charged with a DWI and assault by auto in an off-duty crash. Kevin Roldan, who has been with the police department a little more than a year now, was cited on October 16th after a 3 a.m. crash in Hoboken. While speaking with Roldan, Hoboken police officer Marvin De Jesus detected the odor of alcohol on Roldan's breath and requested a field sobriety test, which Roldan failed, resulting in an arrest. And now with some weather, we have some partly cloudy skies with a high of 72 and low of 56, joined by some winds coming in at 7 miles per hour. And tomorrow, we're also seeing partly cloudy skies for the first Saturday of the month with a high of 74 and low of 62 degrees. And last but certainly not least, we conclude our weekend on Sunday with those partly cloudy skies again, just staying by, and temperatures rising to now a high of 76 degrees and a low of 61. For WMSC News, I'm Cangela Guerrero. Back to you, Lara.
Oh, beautiful newscast.
Thank you very much.
And that also means it's time for beautiful sports.
Thank you. I just want to say this weather is nuts for November.
Oh, crazy.
It is, but I'm kind of liking
Me
it.
too. Like, I don't like the cold.
No, same.
Yeah, I don't like freezing cold, but like this is like perfect. A little sweatshirt.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
You don't need to
Amanda,
bundle up.
You can wear mine.
Sweatshirt.
I wish
hope-
Nicole was here.
Nicole was here.
Nicole's little crush back there.
She saw him in concert. I think
That's
it
so-
was.
She did.
I love her so much, but that's so on brand for her. And I mean that in the best. I mean that in the best way possible. Anyway, sports.
Alrighty. Good morning, everyone. I'm Ben Tomaszewski, and this is Sports. Some sweet sports to celebrate National Candy Day. If you're looking for some weekend NBA action from the New York teams, then you're in luck, as both the Brooklyn Nets and New York Knicks are playing tonight and tomorrow. Tonight, the Nets visit Washington, D.C. to do battle with the Wizards, and the Knicks visit the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Saturday, the Nets continue their road trip against the Charlotte Hornets, and the Knicks travel back home to host the Boston Celtics. Speaking of the Brooklyn Nets, star point guard Kyrie Irving has been suspended for at least 5 games by the team after posting a link to a film on his social media, which contained strong anti-Semitic hate. Philadelphia 76ers star James Harden is expected to miss a month with a right foot tendon strain. Moving over to some football, the New York Jets look to bounce back after a loss last Sunday and host a tough Buffalo Bills team. The New York Giants have a bye week and are not in action this Sunday. Here's some hockey scores from Thursday night. The Boston Bruins defeated the New York Rangers 5-2. The New Jersey Devils put together a 3-goal third period to win 4-3 over the Edmonton Oilers and extend their win streak to 5. The New York Islanders were singing the blues as they defeated the St. Louis Blues 5-2. The Fall Classic continued Thursday night as the Houston Astros and Philadelphia Phillies went into Game 5 at a standstill with 2 wins apiece. The Astros won a neck-and-neck battle by a score of 3-2 and are just 1 game away from winning it all. Game 6 is tomorrow night. Thank you and have an amazing weekend. Back to you, Lara.
Thank you. All right. It's time for my favorite segment.
I'm so excited.
Well, one of my favorite segments, because my other favorite segment is Nicole's. Am I in the wrong? Let me get a little situation.
Shout out, Nicole.
Shout out to Nicole. We miss you, Nicole. Shout out to Am I in the wrong? Guys, my stomach hurts just reading this headline, but we're going to get there. Disclaimer. These stories are not our personal experiences, and these are questions and situations from users on Reddit. Now let's dive in, shall we? Am I in the wrong for telling my husband to get rid of our son's dog? Wow. I've been terrified of dogs since I was young. My husband knew, but I don't think he realized how bad it was until recently. He got our son a dog at first, and at first I was angry, but wow, words are really tough. I was angry, but he promised it wouldn't come near me, and our son was really happy, so I agreed that they could keep it as long as they kept it away from me. For 2 months, it was fine, and I barely thought about the dog being so close, but a few days ago, the dog came inside and it freaked me out. I told my husband he had to get rid of it now since he broke his promise, and I didn't trust him to keep it away from me anymore. My husband doesn't want to get rid of it because our son is very attached to it already, and the dog is harmless according to him. He wants me to let him take, illiterate-ish. let me let my brain. He wants me to let him take me around the dog so that I'll stop being scared of it, but I refused and I told him it had to go. We argued and he told me that if I wanted it gone, I would have had to take it myself. My in-laws came to visit yesterday and my mother-in-law asked me if something had happened between us because I'm still angry at him and she noticed. I told her about the dog and she told him off and said she taught him better than to traumatize his pregnant wife. That was important for you to mention, but okay. Now my husband is upset at me because he thinks I only told his parents to force him to do what I wanted and that we'd hurt our son if we get rid of the dog. So am I in the wrong?
First, I would just like to say this is the first time we've had a story where the mother-in-law is not evil.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
When I read that, I was like, oh,
Breaking stereotypes.
yeah, right. Woo! But yeah, this is a tough one because I feel like they knew how she felt about dogs beforehand, but at the same time, now the son is attached. I feel like I could never.
I couldn't either. Also, was this not a conversation her and her husband had before they got married?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it said my
she's-
husband knew
That she was.
about it, so he knew and kind of went against it and still got a dog.
I don't know, but like,
It's like kind of. I have to go back and read this
I
again.
know
like,
it's such a sticky situation because I'm such a dog person. I love
Same.
animals.
Yeah, that's where I'm
And-
like having an issue because I'm a dog person. I'm a
Yeah.
huge dog.
And for
person.
someone
Me
to
too.
be like really scared of dogs, I'm just like, what? Like puppies? Like,
Yeah, they're
cute.
so cute, but you really do build like the emotional attachment you build with a dog, a cat. Like it's just insane.
Any animal.
yeah.
Again, I'm such an animal person. I love animals. And like my dog and I've had him for like since I was in kindergarten. So he's 15 years old.
Oh,
We're
wow.
homies. Like I
Oh,
love him so much. And honestly, if I was like the son and one of my parents wanted to get rid of my dog, I'd be so like distraught.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Because at that point I'd just be like, let's keep the dog because how are you not attached
It's
to
100%.
I also want to know what kind of dog it is. It,
Oh
it
my
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just want to know because I love dogs.
Yeah.
I just want to know. But again, I just everyone just seems to.
It's like kind of weird. Also, like she said, she's gonna get rid of the dog. What are you gonna do? Because that's another thing. I'm a huge like. Okay, it's not easy to get rid of a dog.
It's not.
And if you take it to a shelter, I'm sorry, but like you can leave. Cause that's just like I'm a big no for shelters. Cause like what they're just gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you're gonna. So just because of your little fear, you're gonna let a dog suffer at a shelter.
But then it comes into the problem is like if she's that terrified and her husband already told her, I mean she told her husband already about this, but like before they got married, like he shouldn't have gone against and probably gotten another animal.
Yeah.
But then that's why I'm saying I'm divided because it's very hard to
Yeah.
just give a dog away, and most of the time it ends up in a shelter
Or
which
on
is
the streets.
exactly, which is heartbreaking. But like
Mhm.
she did tell you not that she's horrified.
That is true. I don't know. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission.
It's like such a
True.
difficult
So-
situation.
So I mean, at that point, I personally think she should just kind of, again, depends what kind of dog it is. Because if it's a really big, scary dog, okay. But if it's like a little crusty white dog, fine.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
the size of a dog really does matter because a golden retriever compared to a little Yorkie, I mean the
Okay.
responsibilities.
But
Golden retrievers are cute, but like they are.
Really? I'm a huge big dog.
I have
fan.
I love big dogs, but like wow.
I have such a soft spot for golden retrievers because they're golden retrievers. They have that like bright, like happy energy, and they're just so excited.
You always
to
see a golden
you.
retriever in like a family movie. Like they're always like, oh,
They're so cute.
Dogs are just the
they're like
best.
children.
Do you guys all have a favorite? No, I just need to know what's your guys' favorite dog?
Yorkies. Teacup Yorkies. If they're like
Oh,
teacups,
I
any
think-
dog that's a teacup, basically.
I can imagine you like carrying a little like tote bag with like a
That's
little,
what
like,
that's
Yorkie.
that's what I
Wait,
do with my dog.
If Cangelo was a dog, you'd be a teacup Yorkie.
I
just because
would.
You'd be in the purse. Like you come with the purse.
I'm literally Sharpay's sidekick.
Period.
I'm literally-
Listen, I would want to be Sharpay's sidekick.
Right.
I don't know. I honestly love all dogs,
Yeah, same.
but I love corgis.
Oh,
yeah,
they're cute.
Dachshunds or dachshunds,
Yay.
however you pronounce it. Dachshund, yeah.
They're
I don't know.
cute too.
But I also love Goldens too.
Have you ever seen a baby husky? Oh, the babe.
Okay, huskies are so dramatic and I love it.
Oh, yeah.
No,
They're like
no.
drama queens and drama kings,
I
but
know.
like yeah, they're so cute.
But
You
if-
can't.
But if I was a dog, I feel like okay, JT, one of our lovely people at the station, he said I'd be a Pomeranian because because they're not as aggressive as Chihuahuas, but they're still aggressive.
Oh yeah, they
Oh,
are.
it's kind of. I actually can see that. Yeah.
They're very
can see that.
energetic. I
Mhm.
would say they're a Maltese. If
Bork,
we're talking
bork.
about energy, my dog is a Yorkie mixed with a Maltese. Oh my
Aw,
god.
baby.
They have energy 20. It's like if you gave him like 5-hour energy, like it runs for
I have a
hours.
crusty white dog.
Rusty
Yes, they
white
are. I love
Oh
we
my
both
God.
said dogs.
They're so adorable.
They're cute, but they're crusty.
They're go-
I want to look up crusty Maltese. Crusty.
Ben,
They're
what's
so
your favorite?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Ben.
Jack Russell, so I gotta go with Jack Russell. I've had him since he was 2 months, and now he's 14. So.
You get it because like
Yeah.
that's like your homie. Like
I
you
know.
grew up with.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hi, they're your
Well, if you're listening,
fiances.
okay.
Oh, that's adorable. I love all dogs because dogs are just the best. But right, my favorite. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of a Vizsla before. Someone look them up right now because
Vizsla.
they are so my dog that I had growing up, her name was Sophie, and she was a
Aw.
Vizsla. They are the best companions. I'm telling you, I will get another Vizsla again when I'm older and could get another dog. I would definitely get another Vizsla because they're just the best.
I forgot a dog.
Oh my god, they're so I have seen them before. The cutest dogs ever.
You
They have
guys-
the puppy eyes.
Yeah, they're the best.
I forgot a dog. I
Huh.
love Italian greyhounds.
Oh my gosh,
Ooh,
yes. They're
that's a good one,
so
yeah.
derpy looking. I really love them.
Oh, I love their like little triangle head.
Vizsla dogs are like
No,
the,
Vizslas are so cute.
they're like the CEOs of puppy eyes. Like,
And yes,
You know, and they're
honestly.
adorable, and they don't get enough credit. I always say like, oh, I'm like Vizslas, and people are like, what is that? And
I
I'm like,
honestly
"Oh my
didn't know that's
gosh."
what it was called until like I saw the picture.
okay.
Now I know.
Getting back on topic.
Yeah. Anyway,
Are they in the, who's in the
I
wrong?
feel like he is low key in the wrong.
I agree
Yeah,
because
low-key.
he knew.
He knew and he still went ahead. You could have gotten
A cat,
you could have yeah,
A bird.
a
fish.
fish, a hamster.
a darn hamster.
Yeah.
But yeah, Reddit's vote is that everybody sucks, which I agree with.
That tends to be the common verdict.
Yeah, we have one more. I'm excited for this one, you guys.
The way my jaw just dropped.
Wow.
This
Okay.
is- okay. Lara,
Okay.
start us off,
give
girlfriend.
it to us, Amanda.
All right. Wow. This is really a lot. I think this one might be like the most like exciting just from like the headline. Okay. Am I in the wrong for telling the girl who kissed my boyfriend for a play that she is desperate and pathetic?
Whoa, my God.
Yes.
I, 19 female, study drama at uni, and my boyfriend is on the same course. My boyfriend is a really good looking guy, but he doesn't seem to know it. Ugh, okay. He gets a lot of attention from girls, and for the most part, doesn't seem to get that they're flirting with him. I'm not generally annoyed by this and never really say anything. However, there's one girl in our class, let's call her Victoria, who is obsessed with my boyfriend. She goes out of her way to be paired with him in group activities. For example, if the professor picks groups by numbering us 1, 2, 3, she will move herself to be in the same number as him. She recently stepped down from a main role in a play we're doing so she could be in a more minor one, simply because this character has a romance with my boyfriend. I know this is the case because I've heard her say to her friends that she thinks he's hot and whatnot. I've never said anything to her about it because she seems pretty insecure. Wow, this is crazy. Always,
My God.
always complaining about how she thinks she's ugly. I don't see it as a big deal because my boyfriend doesn't care. However, we recently performed the play and had a small after party where, stuff happened, and she was bragging about how she definitely felt something when they kissed in the play, and she's going to ask him if he felt the same. I rolled my eyes and again ignored it until she actually went up to my boyfriend. And when she went up to him, I was there too. Victoria started saying that she knows he must have felt a spark. He's a really good kisser, etc., etc. And I snapped and sort of shouted at her that you sound incredibly desperate going after someone else's boyfriend. You're pathetic, and if you think a stage kiss means anything, it means you should be together. She looked super embarrassed and walked away. I later heard she'd gone home crying. I feel bad because she's obviously insecure and whatnot, and her friends haven't stopped calling me terrible names. Am I in the wrong?
She is not in the wrong. I'm gonna just be the first one to say it.
Yeah, absolutely
She's not in
not.
the wrong. She got the receipts, she's got the witnesses, and she's making it
so
obvious that she's all over her
desperate.
boyfriend.
She's such a pick me girl, is what it sounds like.
That is
She
called-
is a
She's like, oh, I'm
Pick
so
me.
ugly. Just hoping one of her
Pick
friends
me,
is like,
girl.
no, you're not.
so short.
And she stepped down from the everybody
She's
imagine getting the
pick me
main
girl.
role in the play. Everybody probably tried out one to get the main role in the play, and then you're gonna step down just to get a little kissy kiss with the come on now.
You are so slick, girlfriend, and I hope karma comes for you because that is just cruel. That's
Yeah.
cruel.
I love theater kid drama. I'm just sitting
Me
here
too.
like,
This is like, wow. You know what vibe she gives me? We were just talking about Sharpay. Who is that girl in the last High School Musical that tries to take Sharpay's role?
I don't even know her name, but I know
You know
who
who
you're
I'm
talking
talking
about,
about?
because she's so irrelevant. That's why I don't know her
She's
name.
giving me those vibes.
It starts with a T or something.
Something, but she's giving me those vibes. You guys
so
know?
pick me.
So pick
So
me.
pick me. Why? Okay.
And she was
Why
drunk, so there's
do you do
truth
that?
serum. Sorry.
But why? No, why do you do that? I've never understood. Oh my gosh, I'm so short.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
so tiny.
Hold up your hands. Oh my god, my hands
Like nobody cares, babe.
Nobody asked.
Exactly.
Your hands are
No.
small, and
Those people were literally the worst. And like the girls that are like, stop, like I didn't know the answer. And like they're obviously like they obviously did know the answer. They're just trying to act stupid. So
they try to act stupid, and then they do stuff like this.
Yeah.
Babe, you've got guts
It's
to do something like
embarrassing.
that. It's very sad. Like, what happened to girls supporting girls? I don't care how
Right.
cheesy it sounds to some people, but like we're supposed to be supporting each other and standing up for each other, not stealing each other's boyfriends.
See, that is something I never understand. Like if someone's in a relationship, then you don't try to
Why would
break
you
that, especially
Thank
because she
you.
knows. If she didn't know he had a girlfriend, that might be different. But the fact that she knows the girlfriend was literally
Makes it
talking to the
obvious.
boyfriend in front of her.
She was doing it in her face. You're like, oh, I'm gonna go up and see if he felt a spark. Like,
Oh,
you tell the
know what?
girlfriend that. Like,
that was the truth serum when she was intoxicated. The truth serum came out.
When she just wants to be the girlfriend. But yeah, no, pick me girls really just have me like,
This
wait.
story. Wow.
hold on, you guys. I have a little sound effect.
Oh,
This is how I feel about pick me girls whenever they just talk.
Nobody,
Why isn't it work? Oh, the fader's off.
nobody asked.
that's just. Oh my god, I can't even believe like people actually
The
do this.
audacity.
Reddit's vote.
Not in the wrong, as she should not be in the wrong. Anyway, we're gonna go to a very, very short break, and we will be right back on the Morning Buzz with some entertainment news because nobody asked.
The following is me.
Welcome back here on the Morning Buzz. We just found out that Mariah Carey defrosted from her iceberg.
Yes, she did.
Just kidding. She's been defrosted and I don't like it. Yeah, you heard me. I don't like it.
I'm so shocked. I thought you'd be so excited. What
You
happened?
Kangela, you can ask me this after Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Because
gosh.
listen, as soon as Halloween ends, it's like,
It's
oh
the
my god, Christmas is here. Oh my god, Santas are
Yes.
out on trees. No. What? Now it is time for wholesome fall season. Because I still want my pumpkin spice. I still want to make my pumpkin bread. I want to have a nice little Thanksgiving meal.
I'm getting a thank.
I want to play in the leaves.
Oh Lord.
Yo,
What?
yo, all facts. I want a turkey right now.
Well, November's speaking of November.
Oh yeah, to be fair, I am sorry.
Speaking of November.
Of November and not December because it's not Christmas time yet. Here's everything new on Netflix in November. November on Netflix will combat the dreariness of this month. Not dreariness. How dare you, NBC News? With high drama and, the first round of Christmas content. Kendall's going in timeout for this story. November 9th heralds the long-awaited turn of The Crown, which will follow the life and reign of Queen Elizabeth II, now played by Amanda Sowton. Wednesday, the series is coming to Netflix on November 23rd. A spate of documentaries, including some documentaries I don't really care about, but if you do, that's cool. Ghislaine Maxwell, Filthy Rich, and the State of Alabama versus Brittany Smith develops into the dark underbelly of the law and to whom it does and does not apply to. You know what? Fine, Kendall. I'll put your finger up. I'll throw you a bone for this one. And in Falling for Christmas, the world will finally get to see Lindsay Lohan in her first lead film role in almost a decade. Leaving, we don't really have much. Honestly, I read the whole list of what's coming in Leaving. What stood out to me was Leaving is America's Next Top Model seasons 21 through 22. You could just say 21 and 22, NBC News. God. Then we also have Survivor season 16 and Survivor season 37. And, the one I'm most upset about Leaving is Clueless on November 30th.
That's heartbreaking.
But, I read what was coming to Netflix and I went, wow, I know nothing.
No.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I want to have a good Christmas this year because last year was very chaotic and I was like, bleh, bleh. But I want to absorb all the fall I can. I want my blood to be pumpkin spice until Thanksgiving.
Oh my god.
But you know what? Then we can replace it with peppermint mocha.
Yo,
There you go.
peppermint mochas are my favorite.
Can never go wrong with
I'm
the
such a
peppermint
pumpkin
mocha.
spice girly.
Swag. No, I am I'm a pumpkin spice girly too, but I am also a peppermint mocha girl. Literally, they're my favorite things.
They're so
ever.
good.
They
Okay.
give me so much anxiety though.
Okay, so all of last year during Christmas time, I got the iced sugar cookie latte from Starbucks.
Ooh.
And
How's that?
it's actually pretty good, but I don't get it with whipped cream because I have dairy issues. Because all hot girls have stomach problems. But
Facts.
they put it's the drink, then you put whipped cream, then you put sprinkles on it. So I get no
Ooh.
whipped cream. And
The sprinkles
just-
just float around in the drink.
no,
way.
they're at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
At the end.
Yeah.
So you're
like
just
a little snack.
like a snack at the end. You're just crunching away the sprinkles.
I feel like the drink might look pretty though, right? Like when the sprinkles kind of fade through the drink.
Yeah.
Ice
Little
sugar.
snow globe.
Literally.
Oh, that's what it is. An iced sugar cookie almond milk latte. But
That
you know what?
sounds so good.
I'm an oat milk girly. And I'm proud.
Yeah, oat milk slaps.
Ooh.
Peppermint mocha, fantastic.
Look at us talking about the holidays already.
Wait, it doesn't even.
Yeah, wait, cancel. Wait, this is all
Oh,
for the
wow.
cancel.
Yeah, she's over there.
No.
We're talking about the holidays. So
She's-
Christmas tree decorations?
She's like my spell is working.
It's working.
Fine. No, I do enjoy Christmas, but I don't know.
You could save some room for pumpkin pie and apple pie for a little bit. Could.
Yeah, everyone. Okay, thank you. Everyone skips over Thanksgiving, and
But you know
why
what?
would you want to skip
Preach.
over the one holiday where you get to eat as much as you want? Like
you know-
literally, all I do is eat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like colonizers.
Yes, like the meaning behind it.
Yeah.
Terrible, and I feel awful. But I'm going to eat a gigantic turkey by myself. Like literally,
As
if
you
it's a day for me
should.
to eat, I'm gonna eat.
As you should. But no, November is the time for taking hikes through the falling leaves,
Being grateful, thankful, counting your blessings.
being grounded, having a friendsgiving,
I want to jump in
eating
a leaf
pumpkin
pile.
pie. You can do that too.
I want to jump in a.
I really do. That's like the best part of fall to me, to be honest. Like jumping in a leaf pile, but then you accidentally jump in a pine cone. You're like, ow.
Ooh.
Guys, I'm feeling chaotic right now. Like, when just like so much is going on in your brain. Like, I feel
It's
like that's
chaos
where I'm at.
hour.
It is chaos
No.
hour.
Oh, wait, Amanda, are you currently in your feral era or are you like approaching it?
I feel like we're just about there, to be honest. Like I was very tired. I'm at the point where I'm so tired. I'm feeling silly and goofy.
Silly,
So
goofy,
that's-
Goofy.
So that's where I'm at. So everything is just like, meh, you know what I mean? There's a
said
lot
that at
going
work
on.
so much on Monday. I was like dressed up for Halloween. I'm like, I'm in such a silly, goofy mood. I was
What
like,
are you dressed up as?
we were all like cops, but I actually did makeup and no one else did.
Okay,
Yeah, I was-
Ben, a little
Popping
yeah.
off.
MUA.
my sister did it for me, but I felt kind of slaying it, you know.
Kind of
I was
slay.
dancing around. I was like,
Nice.
it's a silly, goofy mood today, you know. It's Halloween, you know.
Slay,
Yeah,
slay.
it's slay.
I feel like it's a
Slay.
big slay.
Subtle slay.
Yeah.
Subtle slay, yeah.
Slay, like Christmas sleigh, like FLEIGH.
Man is dropping a mixtape.
Yeah. Guys, I mean, come on. Christmas is great, but
I don't know.
I'm with Lara on this one.
Fall
We have to
is-
wait.
Yeah,
Fall's
we're,
my favorite.
we're not with Candela today.
Fall's
No,
my favorite.
I'm over here in the corner.
You know
Like,
what? Let me reason with
We're
you.
distant.
Let me reason with you. So September is still a little hot, but we're getting to fall, right? October is just Halloween, and I don't really like that. Just Halloween.
nothing else.
And then November is Christmas. And there's just no room for regular fall. So
It's true.
gonna
It's
write
true.
gonna write a petition to have November be fall.
I feel like November is such a forgotten month sometimes.
November's the middle child of the holidays, okay?
Yes, she is, because it's October, December. Like those are the two big ones. Like, you don't really see a lot of turkey decorations.
No.
Gobble gobble.
Yo,
Everyone-
guys.
What are you gonna do? Put pilgrims up?
Yeah, I get
I'm
it.
not even asking for decorations. I just want to appreciate the foliage and the
Yeah.
drinks and the weather because it's sweater weather.
It's
Yes.
sweater weather.
I love me some sweater weather.
Cranberry sauce is so good.
But
Ooh.
speaking of very comfy clothing such as socks,
Yes, let's talk about it. I didn't know socks were in this story, so I was like, what is she talking about? But let's get into it. So, the National Trust, will allow a shrine to Dobby the house elf. Listen, I know nothing about Harry Potter, so
It's Dobby.
oh, it's Dobby.
Yeah, that's
Dobby.
you could tell she was
Okay.
on
That's how you say
Yeah,
it,
I'm like
right?
Dobby. Alright, well, allow a shrine to Dobby, the house elf, a character in the Harry Potter series, to remain at a Welsh beach after floating the idea of removing it. Fans created a memorial to the beloved character at Freshwater West Beach, which is a part of the protected conservation area where scenes in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2 were filmed. Dobby is killed towards the end of the
Uh-oh.
first installment.
Whoa.
Is buried up on a dune overlooking the Welsh beach. By the way, now I could never watch the movie
Hey,
because
man.
I'm sad. Anyway, the beginning of the second film features a scene showing the elf's grave marked with a tombstone that reads, quote, "Here lies Dobby, a free elf." Since the final film's release in 2011, fans have trekked to the beach to lay tributes to the fictional character. Many leave pebbles with messages such as "Rip Dobby" and "We love you, Dobby" written on them in permanent marker. Others are painted in bright colors. A Wales Online report said the elf's resting place was also adorned with hundreds of socks. Does he like socks or something? Or
You'll find out. You'll find out.
okay.
You'll-
Items like socks, trinkets, and paint chips from painted pebbles could enter the marine environment and food chain and put wildlife at risk. The socks are The socks are a reference to Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, in which Harry tricks Dobby's then master Lucius Malfoy into handing the house elf a sock, which frees him from servitude.
Yeah. So
Dobby, a free elf.
Wait, I'm kind of sad. I'm looking him up right now, and if he's cute, I'm gonna cry.
I
I
think
feel like
is
you'll-
it who I think it is?
I think Amanda's gonna
At
think
first,
he's
she
cute.
is like the most annoying thing.
Okay, I know what it is now.
Dobby.
Dobby, a free elf.
Oh, and he's holding a
He's
sock.
so cute.
Sock.
He's cute.
I
Yeah, at first Dobby's just like a little pest.
So
and
it's
just,
an
like,
elf,
just hate him.
basically.
Actually, you know what? Dobby slander in the Chamber of Secrets.
Oh.
Like low key because he's so annoying.
Yeah.
So it's an elf.
I'll be a free elf.
I'm like over here.
Yeah, he's a
It's-
house elf because house elves are enslaved in the Harry Potter universe.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yes. So
So many dark secrets
The
in that
way-
franchise.
Seriously.
the way they get freed is by their master giving them a sock. So that's why there's so many socks.
Lara
Oh,
giving
gosh,
us a
makes
Harry Potter
sense.
101 right now.
Yeah, I know Ben's the only Harry Potter fan in the room. Thank you for being cultured.
Of course.
I'm just kidding.
It's like just
Listen, I just when I was younger, I tried, but I have such a small attention span. After 15 minutes, I was like, I can't
Oh
continue.
my god, it's
this.
Movies are
so
kinda
long.
long.
They are.
I mean,
Especially for a little kid. Like I was tired. Like I
Imagine
could not.
Yeah, imagine watching a marathon.
I do need to know, Ben, what's your Hogwarts house?
I think we've said this like every week, but
I've said this again.
If this is the third
I-
week,
Third, I don't care.
This is the third week.
Oh yeah.
Hufflepuff.
I
forgot.
bet I can remember everyone's. You're a Hufflepuff. I'm pretty. Did you used to be a Ravenclaw, but then you took the
oh,
test
yeah,
and now
she's
you're
like
a
a
Gryffindor?
Gryffindor.
And yeah, she's a Gryffindor. And then I said I'm a Gryffindor, but I want to be a Hufflepuff, so maybe I could be a Gryffindor. And then didn't you say I don't know which one I,
I
would
said,
be?
yeah, I did say that, and then you guys said I was.
Said he wanted to be a Ravenclaw.
A Ravenclaw, yeah.
What color is that?
Blue.
Okay.
And then you were like, I'll wear blue.
Do we-
yeah. I remember the entire conversation.
Yeah.
Do we do this every week? Do we do this every week?
We did it in the other
Absolutely.
studio.
We
We
literally
literally had
did.
this
I'm
conversation.
sorry, I forget because I actually do really like Harry Potter a lot.
Oh, you know what? You know what? You were not here last
Oh,
week.
you were
so
not
I put
here
a little
last.
buffer
Yeah.
in that. So I could
Yeah.
I could see the confusion.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, Harry Potter, really gotta get into it. I
Get it
have-
to ya.
Oh,
God.
Wait, imagine if Doja Cat lived in the Harry Potter universe.
that'd be interesting.
Would she still be called Doja Cat?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it seems like a wizard name.
It does kind of. Are there like cats in the movie?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So then there you go. See, I don't know anything about it other than that they're wizards and that
You're a
they
wizard.
what's that
Harry.
one drink that they have?
Butterbeer.
Butterbeer,
That
yeah.
I've always wanted to try.
It is-
so much about it.
Can confirm is delicious. Yeah. I would
What's the top like show or movie food that you want? I've always wanted to try.
Mm,
Oh,
such a
I
good
know mine, like
question.
off the top of my head
The
already.
easy answer is like a Krabby Patty or something like
Oh, well, yeah, Krabby Patty or Pretty Patty, either one. But for me, would definitely have to be the hot chocolate from the Simpsons movie.
mm.
You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
I've seen it.
or
Yeah.
hot chocolate from Polar Express.
I was glad.
Yo.
I was glad someone brought that up because I don't know
Oh,
about
yeah.
you. I haven't seen the Polar Express in a long time, but to me, that hot chocolate was looking a little watery.
A little
That's
bit.
what I'm gonna say.
That's true.
Ooh, okay, so
Too
does
much
anyone
dancing, not
watch
enough time.
Chowder?
Yeah.
Yes, I watched Chowder.
So Chowder is like one of my favorite shows of all time, and like all the food in that show always looks like it would slap, even though all the food like talks and is like terrifying. I feel like it would slap, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it would be kind of good.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. I'm trying.
Right,
The
right.
Krabby Patty is definitely up there. I can't believe I didn't think of that first.
I would have never thought. One thing I've always wanted to try is the feast from Coraline that the other mother
Oh,
made.
Yes.
I don't know why,
Need to
but
look more
every
up.
time I would see it, like I would get hungry, literally. So that entire like banquet, I would want to try it.
I'm looking up stuff right. Oh! Instantly before I even have to look anything up.
The
My f-
gravy, like in the train or whatever. Oh my! And I don't even like gravy, but I would eat. I think I would eat that gravy.
No,
Just like in the little train.
my favorite movie of all time is Spirited Away, and the
Interesting.
food in that movie looks so good.
That's
If
an
anyone's
anime, right?
if anyone's seen the film, the parents of the main character, there's like a bunch of food laid out, and you know they think it's free. It's really not. That's kind of a big plot point in the film. But you know, all the food that they eat looks so good. Like they're eating like these like chicken wing leg looking things, and like they look so good.
Also in like
These,
Scooby Doo, like Shaggy and Scooby, whatever they're snacking on, always looks. They have like
Heck.
Shout out
mountain
Scooby Snacks.
High sandwiches. They look so good. Scooby snacks too.
Scooby snacks are really good.
I'm
They're really
looking
good.
up like foods. Oh, spaghetti tacos.
Oh, I make spaghetti
Oh.
tacos all the time.
Really?
Are they
Yeah,
good?
my mom makes this thing called Dominican spaghetti, and I think it's so gross eating it plain. And one day I was watching iCarly when she was making it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put this spaghetti in a taco shell. And that's exactly what I did. And now I cannot eat Dominican spaghetti without taco shells. So I basically eat spaghetti tacos like all the time. They're
She
so
really
good.
said reduce, reuse, recycle.
No, seriously, because it's just so weird eating it plain. It's so weird now. Spaghetti tacos are superior. So good. Maybe I'll bring them one day. You guys can try them.
Yeah,
They're so
that's-
good.
I guess
Sorry,
eating
not air.
I guess eating Dominican spaghetti's like driving Ford F-150. Because if you want to live in a van down by the river, a Ford has a new vehicle for that to live out the van life of your dreams.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Ford Motor wants to make a living in a van down by the river a bit more comfortable. This comes from Chris Farley, a cousin of the automaker CEO, and made it out to be a well-known SNL sketch from the early 90s.
In a van down by the river.
The Detroit automaker yesterday revealed that the 2023 Ford Transit Trail Van, a new lifted model of its full-size van equipped with the all-wheel drive and more durable off-road parts for outdoor enthusiasts. It also comes ready for customization, also known as upfitting, to turn the vehicle into a living or sleeping space. Ford is attempting to cash in on the boom in sales of recreational trailers, vehicles, or RVs during the pandemic. Ford is already one of the main companies that provides trucks and vans to uplifters to make them into RVs. It also has launched a slew of off-road vehicles in recent years, such as Ford Broncos SUV and, of course, the Ford F-150 Tremor pickup. Ted Cannis, CEO of the automaker's Ford Pro commercial vehicle, told CNBC, quote, "We will have more demand than supply based on all the numbers we see. Van life has gotten popular because of TikTok. So would you guys want to live in a Ford F-150 down by the river?"
Yeah, I've always wanted to live in a van,
It looked good.
right?
They do make it look good on TikTok.
Van life seems nice until like you
You
have to like take a shower and then you're
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah, I feel
It's okay because you can shower in a Ford
In a
F-150.
Lara, I can't. That's your best one. That's your best impression
Thank
by
you.
far.
By the way, I did not know what was happening. I thought my computer was making sounds
thought
at
so.
first. When I heard it, I was like,
Yeah.
oh
I
my
know.
gosh.
I was like,
I
what?
was like, oh my god, that's Lara.
Oh my gosh. That's maybe for a day,
Because
but
that's
not-
how it feels to drive a Ford F-150.
Guy, I don't know if any of you have ever seen the SNL sketch, the Down by the River sketch, but it's my favorite one of all time. Literally, it cracks me up. Like Chris Farley in it is so hilarious, and the fact that David Spade is in it because they were like, they were really good friends.
Yeah.
They were in Tommy Boy together, which is a movie I actually really like. But like, and it's so funny because in that whole sketch, you could tell like they're trying not to break character and trying not to laugh. That cracks me up whenever like SNL sketches like they're trying not to crack up. That's how you know it's a good one. That's how you know it's a good one. Yeah, I mean, cool van life. Word.
We're here for
Van
it.
life is driving the Ford F-150. Driving a Ford is like going through the ranch with your cows trying to wrangle them up in your Ford F-150.
That was a tongue twister right there.
But if Ford F-150 ain't for you,
Doesn't have to make
maybe a
sense. As long as you drive a Ford F-150.
in your Wrangler jeans with your 10-gallon hat,
You
got color in your cheeks.
Ever get that feel that you got shit
I'm
that's out
sorry.
of it?
God.
Yeah, I'm like
Because
No.
one more. Because losing your mind is like driving a Ford F-150.
for the people that don't know the meme, they're probably so
Oh, let me explain the meme for you. So on TikTok, there's a meme that where people are just making fun of Ford F-150s and just Ford F-150s. I'm sorry, wait, I did it wrong. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Ford F-150s. And so basically it's just you're just saying random things and saying it's like driving a Ford F-150 Oh, sorry,
With,
like a
country,
Ford F-150 with a little accent.
little country twang. To
Yeah, because like a lot of yeehaw people drive a Ford F-150.
God, I can't. Like, it really is just too much for me. Like, it's crazy. The fact that, but this is the crazy part for me. The fact that where I live, people actually act like that. Like, that's why it's too much for me. Like, I can't. Like, people actually talk like that, which is the craziest thing.
For context, Amanda is from
The middle of nowhere. So
west of New Jersey.
it's just kind of crazy, like the difference an hour drive makes. And like, you don't think it's that crazy. I don't think it's that crazy until I go back home and then I realize I'm like, wow.
It's like you're in a different state. New Jersey really has a variety of everything. You just got to drive an hour away from where you're from.
High school, we had barnyard day. We had people drive their tractors to school.
What do they also drive, Amanda?
Do I have
to?
We don't. Lyra's gonna do it. So
Lyra's gonna do it. Just
do they all? Do you want me to do it?
for the Band-Aid?
Yeah, at this point, might as well.
Because they also drive their Ford F-150.
And to be fair, that they are doing. And I will say, one of those guys in a Ford F-150 did.
okay.
In a Ford F-150, he did jumpstart my car when I left the lights on. So I will say, they're not too bad.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
This
was something.
I'm so glad.
This was Lara's story of the day.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh my gosh. There's also another story for me
about Ford F-150.
No. It's about I can't find it. Give me a second. Pausing for dramatic effect.
Oh my god.
Because this next story I kind of put for me because not only am I Italian, but I also love pasta. Ooh. And I'm trying to find
I love this story already.
I'm trying to find the right I gotta set the mood, okay? I gotta set the mood.
Oh yes. Yes. For everyone that can't see us, we're all dancing. That's why we're being very silent. We're all just dancing.
That's the perfect song for this next story.
Because Italian researchers find a new recipe to extend fresh pasta
by a month.
Wow, that's amazing.
All right, let's get into it. Researchers have revealed a new twist on packaging combined with a special ingredient that could extend the shelf life of fresh pasta by a month. Heat-treated industrial fresh pasta has a shelf life of approximately 30 to 90 days if stored appropriately. However, by taking a triple-pronged approach involving new forms of packaging, a different packaging atmosphere, and the addition of good bacteria, researchers have been able to extend this to 120 days.
Whoa. I love this.
Writing in the journal Frontiers in Microbiology, the team says the development could help tackle food waste, bringing potential benefits on, quote, the economy and on the environment, spurring innovation in existing production models. Scientists in Italy. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Like, that's not funny, but I just imagine these scientists with big mustaches and like Mamma Mia.
Scientists where, you ask?
Scientists in Italy report that 144 samples of short, thin, twisted pasta known as trophy. We'll spare you the science details, but the team reported that the conventionally packaged pasta showed a decrease in carbon dioxide levels over a 90-day storage period, resulting in the growth of visible molds. By contrast, the two types of experimental samples had an almost stable atmosphere and no fungal growth over a 120-day period. How do we feel about pasta, guys?
This is how I feel about pasta.
That's literally
actually, you know what? That's actually how I don't feel about pasta.
Can you play the When the Moon
That's
Hits
Amore by Dean Martin?
Yeah, that's such a good one. But
that's thought you were gonna play.
But before I play that, pasta is like driving a Ford F-150.
Oh my god!
Imagine eating pasta with F-150. Yeah, that part when worlds collide.
Wait, in your Ford van by the river?
Guys, I just thought of such a good idea. We're gonna make a spaghetti western. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like those like
What is that?
you've never heard of a spaghetti western?
Nope.
What?
A
Okay.
spaghetti western.
Okay. I feel crazy now. So spaghetti western, it's like I don't know, it's just like western type films, but like they're made in like Italy, so they're called spaghetti westerns. So we could just have like one of us like
Okay.
pull up in a Ford F-150 and like someone in the passenger seat is holding like a huge thing of pasta, and then like we'll like turn the car, and then like the pasta will like fly everywhere, and then it's in slow motion, and then Lara will come on the mic and she'll be like, when you're driving a Ford F-150, it's like eating some pasta.
Wait, do you want a little? Should I do a little sample for you?
Yeah.
Yes.
We tired of it.
We're
We're tired of it, but I think we need the sample.
I feel like we need one more at this
Okay.
point.
You know how it feels to bake some fresh pasta with your fresh sauce, and you put it in your Ford F-150, and you gotta eat it up real good. That's how it feels to drive Ford F-150.
Ford F-150 with your pasta. No, like I don't
Your
even
pasta
know.
and your meatballs, because Italian lives matter. Because who's gonna make the sauce?
It's gonna get messy.
Gotta get messy.
You got color in your cheeks.
Guys, this is like the most unhinged I've ever felt during a morning buzz. Just because, like, these are some crazy stories.
We're just
Pasta.
being
Pasta.
goofy on this
I-
Friday morning.
Oh,
We are very
Yes,
silly and
fresh
goofy.
pasta by a month.
sorry,
That's-
I got a little New Jersey while doing the Ford
Yeah, I was gonna
F-150.
say there was a little New Jersey / Staten Island mixed in there.
I feel like I had to.
She was channeling Nicole.
Yeah, she was channeling
Nicole.
No, but pasta is great. You can't go wrong.
Never.
No thinking. No thinking. Everyone has to go around and say your favorite pasta. Go. Literally no thoughts.
penne.
Wow.
Fusilli.
Penne.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, okay, penne. Fettuccine. I really like fettuccine.
Fusilli's good.
Fusilli.
Eh.
There's the I like fusilli and the little bow
Bow
ties.
ties.
Yes.
Okay.
Bow ties.
I love bow ties.
I really like
Shells.
pastina too.
Pastina.
Yeah.
So hard.
Slaps. Try it with cream cheese.
Really?
Cream cheese.
Yes.
Okay.
Literally any pasta with cream cheese.
There-
Try it.
I'm
No
glad you
way.
mentioned that,
Please.
Amanda, because I make these Polish noodles that are really good. So I take egg noodles, then I get sour cream, cottage cheese, and they spice it up with some salt, pepper.
That sounds really good.
It's
See, I think
delicious.
it's similar because my Mima,
Oh,
she Polish woman, and she's the one that introduced me to some macaroni and cream cheese. Listen, it's the best snack ever. People are like, that sounds gross. I'm
It
like,
sounds
just try
weird, but I
it.
would want to try it.
I used to have a
It's
weird
like
combo with pasta. I would do pasta and then dip it in ketchup.
Ew, no.
Ben, you're going.
Whoa.
You're in timeout.
Ben, that's just
Why
like
do I say
disgusting.
these things? I love this mic. I apologize.
You're canceled. Like who? I'm sorry. Actually, you know
I
what?
was younger.
Ketchup
Yeah,
is
pretty
like
good,
a
though.
weapon because people put ketchup on. I've
I
seen
shouldn't have
people
said
put
that.
ketchup on rice. I mean, yeah, they put ketchup.
Ew. I'm sorry. Okay.
Angela, you serious?
I'm so serious. It's so gross.
You know what though?
Ketchup is overrated.
It is overrated, but I
Yeah.
can't even
My
like.
friends
Oh
and
wow, we all agree. I was
pretty
expecting.
mid.
I was
Yeah.
expecting to come. I was expecting
No, I'm not.
someone
It
to
is
come.
No, I'm not a ketchup
overrated.
lover like that.
Ben, I can't even like hate on you too much because I'm like, ew, that's disgusting. But when I was a kid, I used to see this is vile. I used to go to my kitchen cabinet and grab a loaf of bread, and I would take bread, right? And I would roll it up. Like I'm actually disgusted by this now. Like I could never do this. I would roll it up into a very tight, compact ball, right? So I would take the bread and roll it into a very tight, compact ball, and I would dip it in ketchup. And that was my snack of choice.
That is.
It's vile. Like
It is.
looking back at like 8-year-old me, I was like, what was you doing?
My
Like that's
stomach's
disgusting.
hurting.
Your mic is off.
I mean,
Like,
I-
You're in timeout.
Like at this
I'm
point,
sorry.
I agree with you. Just shut my mic off because that's disgusting.
I did just shut your mic off.
That's
No, I'm just kidding.
disgusting. Like I can't believe I used to do that and no one like called me out for that.
much, yeah, like
Okay, no, but I can still hate on pasta and ketchup because that's like
how?
because that's
It's
gross.
just so weird.
Pushing a bread up into a ball and then dipping it in ketchup isn't gross?
No, it's vile, and I
Okay,
totally
at
agree
least-
with it.
all right,
But at least I'm
just
aware.
concerned that they're both pretty vile.
Yeah, they're both gross.
All right.
the thing that I can't get behind is like ketchup is like tomato. And
It is
Yeah.
tomato.
it is tomato, but it's cold. So you're having it cold on pasta. Like I feel like it has to be warm. Did you warm up the ketchup?
Why don't
just
you
like-
just
Just dip it like a chicken nugget.
why don't
Oh. I bet you used your fingers too to eat like single.
No.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You definitely used your
These two are
fingers.
war right
Yeah,
now.
no, I'm angry.
All right, let's take this outside.
Yeah. Like, 'cause who does that? You know, actually, I work with kids at
I'm
daycares
sorry.
and stuff, and some of the things that they would eat and just like they eat with their hands, I would be like, "Ugh," like, how are you doing that right now? It's wild. Some of those combinations.
But at
Someone
that
out
point,
there's gotta have the same, you know.
no,
Yeah.
but at that point, why don't you just use pasta sauce? Like just regular
I
marinade.
don't know what I was.
Never,
thinking.
never.
Everybody has their
I
own
was a
weird
kid.
food
I was a
combo.
young dumb.
Yeah,
kid.
everyone
Life is a nightmare.
everyone has their own weird food combination. So like everyone. Okay, I can give it to you, man, because I have my weird food combination.
What is it?
Should I say it?
Yeah.
I just told you I used to eat rolled up balls of bread. You're gonna say it.
I just got
Okay.
canceled for saying what I said.
Okay, so
Well, you both are canceled, so
it's,
it's fine.
it's like a snack. I still make it to this day. So it is so you take banana and
Okay.
you put it in a quesadilla. It's actually
Oh.
not that
Yeah, that is
bad,
not
but
that bad.
that's like a
Wait.
weird food combo.
I have a
Oh,
question.
that sounds good.
Do you put cheese in it?
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
Ew. Oh, that's what you
Yeah,
meant. I
so
thought
you
you
take
meant like a
quesadilla.
dessert.
No, it's a quesadilla, like just cheese, like shredded cheddar cheese, and you slice a banana and you put it in the
Ew.
Sounds kind
quesadilla.
of vile.
It's
That's disgusting.
disgusting.
Angela,
It's actually good.
you're
It's-
canceled.
It is delicious and it's underrated. I'm just saying, but I promise,
She
it's my
just-
weird food combo.
She just grabbed Amanda's.
Yeah,
mic.
I-
Okay, fine. You're out of timeout. It's okay.
That's what happens when I sit in the middle. Every time someone else's mic is off, they have to grab mine. No, but that,
I had to apologize for mine.
yeah, that's
But she had to hype hers up more.
Hey, it's
So there's a difference.
good. It's
Okay.
Good. It's good. But that's what I'm saying. I think everyone has their own weird food combos. So
I feel like I don't though. Like I feel like
Not anymore.
I'm so perfect.
More?
No, literally, I feel like I don't eat anything weird. My brother used to make bagels with cream cheese and he used to put ham on it. And I used to find that
Oh.
vile. But you know what? I don't think that's as bad because people have like lox. Is that what they're called?
Yeah,
salmon.
squash salmon.
Yes.
Yeah. So I feel
Or
like,
smoked salmon.
yeah, I feel like it's
Yeah.
kind of similar in a way. But I used to be like, ew.
no, it is kind of similar.
I
though.
like, I don't know. Oh, I know what I do actually, but this isn't weird. Every time I get Takis, I will put them in a pickle and eat Takis in the
Oh,
pickle.
I've seen people do that.
Oh yeah, I do it all the time. I don't
I've
think
ac-
that's weird.
I've seen a lot of people do that actually. Ben is just like, no.
No, that's good. I had a hash brown and pineapple the other
I
day.
can't keep putting you all in timeout. It's just gonna be with my mic on.
Lara, do you have a weird food combination?
You've got to have one.
No,
What?
never in your life.
Come on, Lara.
No,
You never threw like some pickles on top of ice cream or something like that.
no,
I would do that.
no. You guys are weird.
I would do that. Listen, pickles.
You're
are
a pickle
just-
girl.
Oh, I'm a huge
Pickles.
pickle girl, dude.
What
Pickles, God, the way to my heart.
is it with pickles and like I don't
Pickles are
They're
delicious.
good,
Gotta give 'em a
dude.
chance.
They're good. Cucumbers too, man.
Oh,
Like
I
they're
love
just great,
cucumbers.
right? Cucumbers are the best.
You know, the
Yeah.
only like weird food thing I really did was I don't know, like have a sandwich with coffee. Like that's
That's
Well,
not
that's
horrible.
That's not
though.
weird. I feel like people will have coffee with like.
yeah.
Anything.
I'm not a weird food combo girl.
I used to dip my buttered bagel in coffee.
Yeah, my dad
Oh,
I found it so vile. He would dunk like
I love how
Dunkin'
vials are a new
Donuts
word
muffin.
choice, but anyway.
he'd dunk a Dunkin' Donuts muffin in coffee.
No, it's fine. It's good.
Just the way he did it looks so gross, but I'm sure it looked good.
No, I'm on the same wavelength as your
Well,
dad then.
I dunk cookies in my tea.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think someone was like, "Why are you doing?" Oh no, it was my roommate. She was like, "Why are you dunking your cookies in your tea?" And I went, "Cause it tastes good."
Yeah.
I mean,
Get off
eventually
my-
you're gonna take a bite and then you're gonna drink your tea.
It's like nice and
so
cool.
Yeah.
okay, that's not bad.
She's
though.
canceled anyway. So.
I guess like the only other thing that I do is chicken noodle soup with buttered crackers.
Okay, that's actually
That
not
sounds
bad.
delicious.
That
It
sounds
is-
really good,
that sounds good.
actually.
Fantastic. It makes your soup all like buttery and good and like the crackers like are really soft and nice and Wow, I can go for some of that right now. Listen,
That
y'all.
sounds really good.
I am hungry. I am ready to eat.
We're ready to eat.
I'm hungry. I'm dad. So funny. But yeah, it's been quite a time here on the Morning Buzz on 90.3 WMSC up in Montclair, because that's how it feels driving Ford F-150. Now, I should probably leave you guys with the song. We're going to let that top of the hour play just a little bit, and we will see you guys on Monday. Thank you so much for listening. And the Morning Buzz is how it feels driving Ford F-150. Have a good day, guys.